Hello there and welcome to a brand new episode of Colors of India. And before we begin this show, as usual, a quick look at the headlines. Afro rhythms rock the town. Celebrating Spanish and eat to delete the Bollywood way. Last week we made you a promise. We promised that we'd be back with more African culture, and so we have for you a cultural extravaganza from the island nation of Seychelles. Sea music, soft curls of the traditional costumes and elegant dance moves. These elements play a pivotal role in Seychelles' culture. The Africa Festival in Delhi brought together the grace of their dance form. The lively Sega dance, with its elegant hip swaying and shuffling of the feet, is popular in Seychelles, as is the traditional Mautia, a mysterious erotic dance dating back to the days of slavery, when it was often used as an outlet for strong emotions and as a way of expressing discontent.
In the 18th centuries, when the slaves were brought in Seychelles by the Europeans, so in the evening the Europeans usually they dance lovely dances with violin, with accordions, with guitars in big houses. We call that wooden houses. But in the other hand, the slaves themselves, they were outside. Either they light a big fire or they were dancing in the soul, so to impress the suffering, because they have left the family behind. So the two kind of dances nowadays in our country we've adopted as our traditional dances.
Rooted in African, Malagasy and European cultures, music is often accompanied by drums like the tambor, tam-tam and simple string instruments. The violin and guitar are relatively recent foreign imports, which today play a prominent role. The dance gathers momentum, as does the music, giving the audience a complete visual and musical treat. After that spectacular show of colors, dance and music, it's now time for us to take a small break, but don't go anywhere because on the other side, there's much, much more. Coming up, a celebration of the Spanish language, Indian classical dance form Manipuri, and Bollywood's tips to weight loss. Welcome back. If old man Google is to be believed, then Spanish is the most spoken language in the world after Mandarin Chinese. And the Cervantes New Delhi organized an open day for all Spanish speakers. Therefore, the Spanish Language Day had visual treats of varying kinds. The art exhibition in the hall paid tribute to Ramon Gomez de la Serna, Spanish writer and dramatist, as well as India's very own Mario de Miranda and his take on Spain through cartoons and illustrations.
If you're a cartoonist, you begin with humor, but a good cartoonist like Miranda, to me, he ends up also doing poetry because of his drawing. So we thought the Spanish writer is doing the opposite. He begins with poetry and goes into humor. So it was combining very well to have both of them together. This surreal Spanish writer and cartoonist, and Mario Miranda also.
It was very interesting, very funny, very real. It may happen. And I believe it's a good sense of humor with the Indian tradition and the Spanish tradition, and how mix-ups may happen and misunderstandings or misactions. But really funny, and I believe it's I highly recommend it.
The dry wit in Ramon's Gregorias, a style of writing, could be better understood with the help of his drawings on the same subjects. Mario de Miranda's works, on the other hand, were records of his visit to Spain and, of course, cartoons that celebrated his classic sense of humor. Anubis Nirvana, the Venezuelan dancer, added some zing to the day's celebrations with her energetic and charismatic numbers.
Dancing is in our veins and it's part of our everyday. We're dancing on the bus stations, we're dancing at the metro stations, we dance everywhere. Like, for example, like if you're going to take, if you are on the bus stations and there are some buses that they don't have music, so I don't go in. You hear everybody just playing or something or dancing. We are like this.
As a member of the International Dance Council and the UNESCO, Anubis dabbles in various dance traditions, but the joropo, or the national dance of Venezuela, is her absolute favorite. And this one is known for its strong connect to Spain.
It was actually a very multi-dimensional performance. It also showed the colonial past of the Latin American countries and how those elements have come to forge into a whole which cannot now be distinguished like within the different strands.
In Venezuela, dance and music are integral aspects that define their culture, and the style borrows heavily from both Africa and Spain. They say that every Venezuelan is born with the ability to dance and has music in their blood. A saying which is perfectly true in this case. Now moving on to arts, ceramic has now taken a leap forward and is more than a utilitarian product. Here is how. Gone are the days when the use of ceramic tiles was purely functional. From plain flat-colored vessels, artists have now entered the realm of 21st century designs. And Gujarat-based artist Prithviraj Singh Dio presented his ceramic collection in a brand new avatar.
मेरा है स्कल्पचरल फॉर्म पे जो ट्राइबल ऑर्नामेंट होता है बेंगल उसको लेके किए हैं, तो उसी पे ट्राइबल कलहंडी का हम उड़ीसा की, तो इसीलिए उसी बेस मेरे इमेज में है, तो उसी को लेके मैं स्कल्पचरल फॉर्म दिया हूँ.
Prithviraj's collection had two variations, Khatriya or the Katha and Bandriya or the pointed bangles. This, coupled with impeccable quality transfers used in the decoration, produced styles that go far beyond their functionality.
हम लोग अपने से रिसर्च करते हैं क्ले को कैसे डेवलप करें, बॉडी को, ग्लेज को कैसे हम मेटालिक इफेक्ट दें, तो खुद रिसर्च करके फायरिंग में टेस्ट करके हम लोग ग्लेज निकालते हैं जो कि लोहे जैसा दिखे, गोल्ड जैसा दिखे, तब मेटालिक इफेक्ट करते हैं. तो फायरिंग का टेक्निक भी बदल देते हैं कमर्शियल से, तो वो चीज़ हम लोग डेवलप करते हैं जिसमें आर्ट फॉर्म में लेते हैं.
Prithviraj's works have an unmistakable sense of history and of Shingar, which skims forth in his work. Prithviraj manages to maintain a splendid balance between form and content, thereby creating his own unique aesthetic. Talk about creativity, and the Indian artist never ceases to surprise. Well, it's time for us to take a small break on Colors of India. Don't go anywhere because there's lots on the other side. Coming up next, the Indian classical dance form Manipuri and Bollywood's tips to weight loss.
Welcome back. It looks like the city is getting used to the cruel weather because all of a sudden there are so many events happening all across town. And from the whole gamut of them, we bring you a Manipuri recital.
Manipur's classical dance form is both ritualistic and recreational, the nature of which was evident in Pavitra Soram's dance recital. Hailing from a family of dancers and musicians, she was initiated into Manipuri at a young age, and she learned her craft from her gurus Kalavati Devi and Bhimavati Devi.
मृदंग को पुंग को हम लोग श्री कृष्ण स्वरूप मानते हैं, इसीलिए पूजा हम लोग करते हैं। और संकीर्तन के पहले भी हम लोग शंख ध्वनि के साथ पुंग का पूजा करते हैं।
Pavitra, accompanied by Paromita Sinha and Sweetie Das, commenced their repertoire in a traditional manner. Manipuri styles have two aspects: Thandava, the masculine part, and Lasya, the feminine part. These were portrayed dramatically by Sweetie Das in Balaram Nartan, a pure dance piece about the strength of Lord Balaram, and by Pavitra Sinha in Ponta Jogoi, where she played the beautiful Radha.
People want to, experiment. They want to try out new things, new ideas. So they try to put in a lot of other Manipuri dance styles, not only classical, but folk, martial arts, and so on.
Manipuri dance is often equated to water, and like its soft flow, the movements in this dance form is relaxed and easygoing. The rounded hand gestures of Pavitra as Radha in Ponta Jagoi elucidates the subtlety required. The dance piece is about the competition between Radha and Krishna.
Look at the form, look at the devotional, inner devotional meaning of the songs, of the style, our gurus, whatever they did, go through with that, come over and learn our dance form, so that in this way we can spread our dance form all over the world.
Paromita's performance depicting Krishna who tries to steal butter in the absence of Ma Yashoda brings out the spiritual and religious aspect of the dance form. And the last performance, Kanduk Khel, told the story of a teenage Krishna and Balaram engaged in a ball game.
It was a subtle and yet a powerful performance. Moving on, with women like Vidya Balan and Sonakshi Sinha ruling the roost in Bollywood, it is comfortable to say that the size zero fad has been comfortably booted out. A star-spangled book launch in the capital echoed the same sentiments.
Published by HarperCollins, the book Eat Delete is nutritionist Pooja Bakhija's first step into the world of health writing. The book was launched by Bollywood biggie and former Miss Universe Susmita Sen in the presence of Himangini Singh Yadav, Miss Asia Pacific, both of whom strongly believes in Bakhija's anti-quick fix approach.
Eat Delete is literally what it is. It is about prolonging your life, eating to your heart's content, but in the right quantities, never to starve, and to basically have a nutritionist and a dietitian who really cares for you. It is through her that I went back to eating as opposed to starving.
If suitable body weight is in mind, then crash diets and quick fixes are the absolute wrong ways to go about it. Instead, a deeper understanding of one's body and maintaining a balanced relationship with food might work wonders. And of course, there are mind games involved.
It is a mind and body approach which helps you realize that more of your weight loss is all about how you think about food and not how you eat about. How do you eat the food? So the focus is more on mind and body versus just the body or just the platter. So it's mind over platter.
Eat Delete proposes that there are no shortcuts to a healthy life. Instead, the challenge is to eat right and in the right manner.
Thanks to these trendsetters, a lot of young people in our country can stop aiming for Barbie figures, give up on their body wars, and finally breathe a little easy. If you agree with our observations or you do not agree, then do write to us onto our Facebook page. I will see you next week. Until then, take good care and bye-bye.